the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Out to short. Turner on the run, throw to first, and a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Nola, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brewers go down quietly. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab in this one, Colin Ray. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
0-1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Trey Turner. And a foul ball. And a curve misses outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That's outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. A swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And that one fouled off. Ripped on a line. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We played an inning, no score. Here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And another ball. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Brew. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. There's a strike, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Willie Adames stands in. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. And the righty deals. So 2 balls and no strikes. No score here in the second. And a good eye there. That one finds the zone. They're now 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Adames at first, one gone. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1 ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, 2 now.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. That one not close. And the count's full. Fights it off. You'll see another. Right through there, got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jackson Chourio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Brewers strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alec Bohm. That's in there. It's 0-1. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Yelich makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's a speed threat. Bryce Terang. The line to kick the pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a pitch. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Marsh tracks it down for the out. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. That to right. Castellanos gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
2 outs. William Contreras in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Top of the third, no score. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yelich goes. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And the 1-0. This is again 5 in a row. Fastball for a strike. The Brewers looking to strike first here in game 2 of the NLDS. Swings through that. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, JT Realmuto. The wind and the pitch. That clips the corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. To third. Monasterio. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas, the next to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's the strike, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Righty to the plate. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Just off the outside edge, ball 1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat, so you combine the slug with really good defense. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple, and we are still scoreless. We're in the second game of this division series. Now here is Sal Frelick as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Frelick measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The 0-2. Got him swinging. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit left side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Willie Adames now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fouled off. He was late. Hoskins stands at first with 1 out. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The sliding play at short. Turner to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And a pitch. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fires over to Hoskins. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Headed down the line. Fraley towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Popped in the air, left field. Yelich makes the grab, and that's the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Garrett Mitchell. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Brewers did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Line to left, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's a strike. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And ball one.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This is Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Outside. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out his first time. That's towards center. And it drops in. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Andrew Monasterio. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Yelich at the dish. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Right through there for a strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. We don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom. Calls it in, 2 away. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Johan Rojas. Ray back to work. That's in there.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out there to center. Chorio under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Just outside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K. Trey Turner now. The shortstop takes a ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Right side, Terang. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike two. To the right side. Stop. Throws the first in time. So up next, Willie Adames. Still no hits on the board. One out away from taking the no-no into the eighth. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a good eye there. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Good eye right there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Next is the designated hitter, Garrett Mitchell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here comes a pitch. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Jackson Chourio waits on deck. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. The Brewers hitless so far in the game. And there's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 7 no-hit innings in the books. And we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That one fouled off. Two now as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Just misses with that one. A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Boom, up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. And the pitch. That's a little bit low. That one missed. Now 3-0. Bryson Stott on deck for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The dive, he's got it. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Nola back to work. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's outside. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Swung on, belted. Racing into the alley. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Kicks and deals. That misses. And a count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Connor Brogdon appears to be getting loose. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the late stages of game 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Pitch misses. 1-0. One out. The go-ahead run is at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Strom picks over, and he's back in safely. And that's outside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. And now it's Christian Yelich.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a 1-1. This to third. Boom. Tosses across the first. And that is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 8th. This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Berg, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. That one in there across the letters. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-0. Brandon Marsh waiting for a turn at the plate. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike. 3-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. High fly ball down the left field line. And here, a home run off the foul pole.
place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Colin Ray is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Devin Williams into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
One down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. Out to short, Adames. Gets it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Going around.
One strike.
And it's fouled away. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Contreras up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And now the lefty. And that one hit 97 on the glove.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Fraley in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
The final 1-0. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. For the Brewers, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park. 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.